Hey guys, Sword Brian here today, bringing you guys another YouTube video. And this YouTube video is How Strong Is Shadic? If you don't know who Shattuck is a fan creation from Chakra X, and he appears in the Sonic fan movie, Nazo Unleashed. And he is the combination of Sonic and Shadow, and it's by far the most popular Sonic fusion of all time. But the question is, how truly powerful is he? Unfortunately, we don't get to see how strong his base or super form are. We only ever saw him straight in his hyper form. So yeah. Now, we should all be able to agree that the super form is a base multiplier. I heard that the multiplier was 833 quadrillion, and I'm happy with that number. So next, we gotta find out, what does this fusion do? Does it just combine both fighters' power together, or does it just multiply each other's persons based off of each other? If it's just adding both of the characters' powers together, then the fusion isn't that strong. It's not even stronger than if one of them used their super form, and the characters would just be better off fighting in their super forms together because they have the element of teamwork on their side. So, yeah. But since Shadic is based off of Gogeta, and Gogeta is a multiplier of Goku and Vegeta together, thus it would make sense that Sonic and Shadow would be multiplying their power based off of each other. Which means that since Sonic and Shadow have more power than the Chaos Emeralds alone, that would mean that the fusion of Sonic and Shadow in base would be a lot stronger than if one of them used their super forms. And I know Nazo and Silkadoom have no connection because Silkadoom's in a Sonic RPG game, but in Sonic RPG, Silkadoom, an evil fusion of Sonic and Shadow, were so much stronger than the cast of characters that even when Sonic was in his super form, he still wasn't able to beat Silkadoom. So that should show that I'm not the only one who thinks that their base fusion power would be stronger than their super form. But I digress. Moving on. Sonic Nazo Unleashed came out in 2006, so that would mean it came out a bit after Shadow the Hedgehog, which came out after Sonic Battle, which admittedly the Sonic timeline is a bit confusing, but if we follow it based off of the times they were released, that would mean Sonic and Shadow in base are at least multi-universal. And this did come out before Sonic Chronicles, so Shattuck in base probably isn't close to being virtually omnipotent. I would say that at this point in time, he was multiversal. Again, this is not to be confused with multi-universal, but once again, that's just in base, and that's not counting his super form, which even with that, he probably wouldn't be virtually omnipotent. But since the Super Emeralds are infinitely stronger than the Chaos Emeralds, I would say that Hyper Shadic far surpassed the Supersonic in Sonic Chronicles. Like if Supersonic from Sonic Chronicles fought Hyper Shadic from Nazo Unleashed, he would get totally destroyed. Supersonic probably would not be able to land a single hit on Hyper Shadic. So Hyper Shadic is a being who's over being virtually omnipotent in Nazo Unleashed alone. Then you take into the account that over the events of many other games, Sonic and Shadow both got infinitely stronger. So, what would happen if Sonic and Shadow fused in a game like Sonic Forces? Well, if Sonic and Shadow fused in Sonic Forces, his power would be unrivaled. Literally no one would be able to come close to him in terms of power. He would be able to destroy everyone, is what I would say. But even with everything I said about Shadic being an overpowered beast, he probably wouldn't be able to be infinite. But you may be saying, but Sword Brian, Sonic and the custom hero be infinite together. Now, I could go on and on about why Infinite probably would have won the fight against the custom hero and Sonic, but I'm not talking about that today. I'm talking about how strong is Hyper Shadic. So, why would Hyper Shadic lose to Infinite? Well, that's because the Chaos Emeralds don't work against the Phantom Ruby, and since Sonic and Shadow use Chaos Control to do the fusion, it would either A, instantly unfuse them the moment they tried to fight Infinite, or B, the fusion wouldn't be able to hurt Infinite. Don't believe me that the Phantom Ruby could probably do all this? Let's read off the Sonic Wiki just how incredibly powerful the Phantom Ruby is. When channeling its power, the Phantom King became powerful enough to bypass the invulnerability granted by a super transformation. Similarly, the Ruby itself can also restrain the Chaos Emeralds and cancel out a super transformations. Its power is so great that it could even affect the Master Emerald, and by the way, the Master Emerald also controls the Super Emeralds. It was able to affect the Master Emerald's ability to keep Angel Island afloat, causing the island to fall back into the ocean. The Phantom Ruby's ability are said to outclass even that of the Master Emeralds. So yeah, even though Hyper Shadic is quite strong, he probably wouldn't do much against someone like Infinite, so he would do pretty good in most of the Sonic games, except for Sonic Forces. So yeah, but before I end this video, if you guys want to see a video about why Infinite lost, then get this video to 5 likes. And yes, I know I'm a sellout, but it always comes that time of day when I have to say, bye!